everybody, my name is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do my first brush pen video that I've done. Haven't done one of these probably for a whole year, if you can believe it. So I recently got an email from Tombow saying that they had released new Fudenosuke brush pens. These are the pastel ones. It says soft tip brush pen. So I'm assuming that they're a bit different than the previously colored brush pens. I wanted to do a quick review for you just to show you what they're like. So I'm not a huge pastel person, and I don't like blackout planners or blackout pages, or I don't use black paper in any of my planning going-ons. But I thought it would be kind of neat to have, and I had to add them to my collection because I have every other single color. So we're going to go ahead and do this review. And also, the things that came along with this package, I got a pack of the black Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens. This is the blue one, which is a hard tip, and the black one, which is a soft tip. So if you guys have used these before, the soft tip is really soft, and I personally find it harder to write with or to do lettering with, and my favorite is the hard tip. I do notice I purchased many of these pens over the course of the last 4 years or so, and they tend to dry out really quickly. So that is the only downside of the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens, is that they dry out really quickly. Okay, so with this pack of 6 pens, they also sent this black paper. So it's not very smooth. It kind of feels, it's very thin, and it kind of feels like almost construction paper. So I wouldn't recommend using brush pens on this type of paper. My favorite paper to use is HP Premium 32 for brush pens because it is so smooth and soft and will not destroy your brush pens. I will link it down below. I actually need to purchase more of this paper myself because I actually print all of my planner goodies on this paper because I love it so much. But with that being said, we are going to try it out. Tombow also sent this as a freebie. It is the mono glue stick, a permanent glue stick. I have never tried it before. I usually use the glue tape that they have. It looks like this. You can get it in a green, blue, clear, or pink case. This is a dotted one. And I find it's just the most convenient, especially when I'm sticking in my photos in my bullet journal or something. I use it all the time. I've gone through so many refills. And the good thing about it is that it is refillable. All you have to do is pull it apart and you buy refills, and then you can just replace them. So it's a little bit cheaper than having to buy them brand new. So anyway, I'm not going to test out the glue stick, but we are going to open up the pens. So I'll try it on white paper first, and then we'll try it on the black paper and see how well the pens actually show up. So again, this isn't like a test of how the pens write. It does say already that they are soft tip. So I'm going to link, I think I've got 2 or 3, possibly just 2 other videos on these Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens. Probably saying it wrong. I know other people say Fudenosuke or something, but I like to pronounce the N. I don't know why. Yeah, people say Fudenosuke or Fudosuke instead of Fudenosuke. But Tombow now has the black hard tip, soft tip. They also have one that's a gray barrel, and it has a soft tip black end and then a soft tip gray end. And then they have all of the colors as well as neon colors. So I think the neon video that I did was after the main video. So I'll link both of those videos for you. So in the interim, let's do a quick review of these. So this is the pink. This is so pretty. I'm just looking to see if it has, yeah, it says soft pink. So I'll write the name of the color. I really like how a brand new pen feels. Even though it's a soft tip, it just feels so good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward these next couple here. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see the white? I can actually see it. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yes, you can see it on white paper on the camera. Do you see that? That is so cool. Okay, so it almost feels like that is like part acrylic paint or like some kind of paint. That's really cool. So the only comment I have, all the other colors are true to color except for maybe yellow. That looks more like a fluorescent yellow to me and not a pale yellow. But it is very difficult to get a yellow to show up, even though you're doing like, you know, pastel colors. So anyway, they're very nice. They already do feel kind of dry to me because that's just how these pens feel. But I mean, you're not going to be using these for your daily lettering. And if you are, well, you'll have to simply buy a new pack once they dry out. So I'm going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it on black paper now. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, can you guys see that? As I'm writing, so I wrote and it didn't show up at all. And now, as it dries, it kind of leaves behind this like pigment and it changes to the color that it's supposed to be. That is really cool. So obviously on black paper, they're not like super epic, but I wouldn't expect them to be because it's black paper. They're not like a gel pen would show up, for instance. Like, let me try my white gel pen. So the closest one I have on hand is my jelly roll. And this is obviously like really opaque, right? So compared to that, these aren't the same. But for a brush pen, that's pretty good technology. I'm gonna zoom you back out. I am impressed. So they show up like normal on regular paper. You can still see the white. So they must have some kind of pigment in there that, some kind of paint. It doesn't feel like it, but there's got to be something. I might do some research on that because that's really interesting. I'm actually really impressed. I didn't expect it to be like that. I actually expected them to be more like paint pens or something in order for them to show up on black paper. So this is kind of blowing my mind right now. What do you guys think? A lot of people are into pastels. I think pastels are very, very popular. And yeah, if you have used the soft tip, so they're exactly like that, but I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to test one of the older colored markers here. Okay, so I've got the older pink one. Pretty sure these were hard tips. So you can see on these, the barrels are blue, and on these, the barrels are black. Okay, so black means soft tip and blue means hard tip. So I think these are the hard tip. I just find I have so much more control with the hard tip. And this is a neon green. It actually says neon green. Yeah, I feel like those are hard tip. And then I feel like the soft tip pens, you do have less control over your writing, I feel like. But to be fair, I haven't done any lettering in a while. So, but yeah, no, these are really great. I'm really liking these. They're super cool. So that is it for this quick review, you guys. I am impressed though. Like, I'm glad I picked these up. Of course, I had to. Oh, it is water-based ink. Let's read this. It says, writes on dark and light paper, soft, flexible brush tip. Color becomes more opaque as ink dries. Layer ink to intensify color. We should try that. Ink won't bleed through most paper. Water-based pigment ink, non-refillable, store horizontally. So yeah, so store horizontally. I use these pen cubes. Most brush pens you store horizontally unless they've got the liquid ink in the barrel. But let me try this because now I want to know what it looks like on dark paper. We'll try the blue. It kind of looks like it comes, it's still drying, so I can't really tell. But let me try the pink. We'll compare the word soft to the word pink once it dries. You can kind of tell that light blue stands out a lot more than the other colors. So does pink. So you can layer them. That is so cool. I'm not going to bother layering them on white paper, but just the fact that you can on black paper. Okay, guys, I'm so impressed. I might have to buy another pack of these. So yeah, so go and pick these up. I don't know if they'll have them on Amazon yet, but you guys, I do have a link for Tombow under my description. So go ahead. If you don't mind supporting me, it's at no extra cost to yourself. Just click on my link and you can go ahead and purchase them from the website. And yeah, I think that is so cool. So especially if you like pastel or you like writing on black paper, these are the pens for you, my friends. And it will also let you practice your brush lettering. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Give the video a thumbs up. Did I say that? And click on the bell button to be notified of upcoming videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends.